I founded Murillo in November 1993, and we export furniture, home accessories, and artworks. We design our own and we manufacture them inside our own factory in Cebu. Customization has been one of the things that separate us from other companies because a lot of companies, they don't accept customized orders. If you have done enough research, if you use the right tools, equipment, and materials, you'll be able to produce that object that they want. I met John several years ago. He called me over a month ago and he told me about the idea about Dragon's Nest. So it's very much a place wherein creativity is being pushed or encouraged, that is meant to be for millennials. I feel excited about the whole project.
Alan,
Hi, John.
welcome to Dragon's Nest.
Thank you.
So you brought in the beautiful pieces that we have here. Please have a seat.
Okay.
So Alan, when we approached you, we've worked with you before for a condominium project.
That's correct.
And now we are furnishing this new space. It's going to be a venture builder. We wanted something that would capture the Filipino spirit. And this is what you came up with.
I try to select items that highlights craftsmanship and their creativity from our local people. They have stories of their own. When you told me about your project, I was thinking of using different pieces that might suit to your requirement. So because of that, I selected, for instance, this one. It's called Kindle. The inspiration behind this is the Kindle protective gear and packaging tape. I was playing around with the paper tube that is left over after you fully use the packaging tape.
Okay.
And then if you can see it, it's cylindrical. So when you try to press one side of it, easily you can say that it's already the sitting area. So it's just a matter of putting the legs on.
It just goes to show where your imagination can take you. So from industrial inspiration, we go now to something that's a little bit more on nature.
Yeah.
I think for the bar stools, your inspiration behind that were actually jellyfish.
That's correct. And jellyfish is one of the most fascinating things that you can see. They look really nice, so that's one of the inspiration of this jelly stool. When I design things, it has to be unique but usable.
It's a work of art as well.
Yes.
So Alan, when we gave you the brief, we want to be a global company, but we also want to stay within our roots. And I think this piece in particular really feels Filipino. I think you used indigenous materials for this, am I correct?
Yes. Yes, you're correct. I call this one lava design. It's because the shape of lava, when they flow until they dry, they don't normally form a straight line.
Okay, right.
Yes, so...
Thus the curve.
The curves, yes. So that's the inspiration behind it. Even events
Okay.
can inspire you to make things, and I come up with this during those times when there was a threat that a volcano in the Philippines will erupt.
I can't even imagine what your earthquake piece would look like. But I think that's something that's going to be interesting as well if you came up with one, right?
Yeah, actually this piece behind you, I called Integra, is based on that. It's cracked surface.
Okay.
Yes. Even events can trigger your imagination.
So speaking of inspiration, I'm really curious to find out the inspiration behind the next pieces over there at the pantry.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So Alan, very interesting.
I think for us as designers, we have to be responsible for what we design. Not only that you can just come up with things without thinking how can you help save the environment, how you will dispose them. I try to make sure I cover those concerns, even if the design is good, but then they don't last very long. It doesn't make the customer happy.
And that's the big difference between just saying you're world-class and really being world-class.
Yes, so it's a commitment that we have to produce something of really, really good quality and excellent craftsmanship. That's what we try to do all the time.
Mabuhay kayo, Alan. It's an absolute honor and pleasure to have your original world-class Filipino furniture here at Dragon's Nest.
You're welcome, Jan. It's a pleasure.